Hello, everybody. I wanted to do a review of um, Daredevil, the new Daredevil season 2 of Daredevil Reborn Again. And it is just as good so far, 2 episodes in of the season, just as good as last season. It appears for people who watch the original run, maybe there's not quite as much fight scenes in it as there were in the previous seasons that I believe were on Netflix. I think my nephew watched it on there. Um, but what they traditionally do in season 1 of Reborn Again and season 2 now is they'll have a lot of drama and you know exposition and stuff like that, and it's character driven. A lot of good acting. I mean, the guy that plays Kingpin is excellent, and all the characters, all the people in it are really good. But what they do is they do a good amount of drama throughout and mystery, and then have a good fight scene to end the episode. So I'm really enjoying it. And what they're really bringing out in this season, because I think because Trump won and become president, they're really pushing the for good or for bad, whether you're a liberal or whether you're a conservative, they're really pushing that the um like the law enforcement for Fisk who are going out and rounding people up are like ICE. And I really like that correlation, because it's what's going on in our society today. And as entertainment has always been, it's topical for what's going on. I mean, if you look at the original Star Wars, they were doing storylines of that were like something out of Vietnam, because that was what was going on, I guess, right before Star Wars or during Star Wars. Vietnam was the war that people would kind of correlate it with, and also World War II, because a lot of the filmmakers at that time, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, did like had fathers that fought in the war or uncles or whatever. Um, so I like how they do, again, how they do the topical, these guys rounding people up, rounding vigilantes, rounding. There was a whole scene where they were rounding up Hispanic people. It was like watching ICE on the news, rounding people up. So I thought that was pretty good, and it has to be said. It has to be told. The story has to be told. I don't know what people who tune in are going to think of that. Again, it's going to depend on whether you're a liberal or a conservative. I am a um, progressive liberal who votes Democrat, and I also am into bipartisanship politics. So not to get too much into that, but yeah, this show is totally topical to what's going on in our society today. If you just watch the news, you see it like every day. So I like that about it, and it's a really good show. I can't wait to see where the season's going. If it's gonna live up to last season, I thought last season was really good. Again, I wasn't around for the original run of the show, so I don't know if it's you know on par with that, that level of what that show was. I follow Relatable Nerds. Her name is Kyra. She does a um a kind of movie, TV, what have you kind of um channel on YouTube, and she says that they don't have as much like action and fight scenes in it as in the original run. So I don't know if that downgrades it for her. I would assume so. But again, I didn't watch the original run of the show, so I don't know for sure. I also believe and I hope I'm not you know saying something that's not true. I think Kyra is also part of the media. I thought she's told me that she wrote for a paper or something for the entertainment section. Something like that. She goes to a lot of um she goes to a lot of like premieres and stuff, which man, that is so cool. I think that is so neat. I got invited to the press premiere in DC through my Star Wars Insider magazine. Um, I had to pay for it. The tickets were, I believe, $100. So for two people, it would have been $200. But they were offering me for the press premiere in DC and Washington DC when I lived in Maryland that I could go to that. But so I didn't do it because it was too much money. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the show, and I just want to put a plug in for relatable nerds, and I will try to get a link to her channel in here in case you want to check it out. Um, it is really good if you're into movies and TV, and she does like Indian movies, like really good stuff, like Bollywood stuff. I think really entertaining channel. Um, I highly recommend her channel. And anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subbing. And if you really want to help my channel out, please hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell. It really helps my channel. And thank you, everybody. Uh, May the force be with you. God bless, and live long and prosper.